from Conversion Fanatics, and today we are going to talk about split testing ideas. And after thousands of split tests, we've kind of narrowed it down to the top areas that you should pay attention to when looking at your conversion rates and looking for areas of improvement. So today we're going to talk about a few of them and continue on in other videos as we record them later. So when it comes down to conversion optimization, there are really only three elements that drive out your conversions, and that is persuasion. How does the copy and the design elements of your page work together to compel your visitors to take the desired action that you're looking for, whether it's to become a lead or to become a customer. The second is usability. How effectively do the pages of your site guide the visitors where you want them to go in the step-by-step process that leads them to, again, the desired action, as well as trust. How safe do your visitors feel by buying from your site or taking that action? Are you trusted by them because of these other elements? So with that in mind, we're actually going to talk about three different split test ideas, and the main one, the one that people actually often overlook, especially when larger companies and even into the e-commerce world, they don't pay as close attention to the headlines as they probably should. And I just mentioned it, headlines. So you have 3 seconds to gather the attention, basically. No more than 3 seconds to gather the attention of your visitors. And in today's busy digital world, attention is scarce and it's becoming worse and worse. There's a ton of noise out there. So testing the headline is the greatest way for you to see bigger impact quickly. You get the people engaged within 3 seconds to continue reading your copy. It doesn't matter how good the rest of your page is if your headline is horrible. So use benefits, fear, curiosity, short, punchy headlines versus longer, descriptive headlines, and see which works out. So we've seen improvements range anywhere from 31% well up over 100%, all simply by changing the headline. So pay close attention to your headline. The next step that we're going to talk about today is actually pricing and pricing highlights. So what if twice as many people bought your product if it was 10% cheaper? Would that move the needle a little bit for your business? So you need to eliminate the guesswork out of seeing what you think the price should be versus what the marketplace is telling you it should be. Now, some industries, it's very price sensitive. We had one particular case where we changed the price from $12 to $13, and it absolutely destroyed the conversion rate. Whereas there's been other instances where we've doubled the price and still been able to maintain a solid average order value. So pay attention to, if you're going to lower your price, to pay attention to your actual average customer value, because if you lower your price, you need to pay attention, especially if you have upsells in your chain, because you could actually make less money by getting more people into the pipeline by lowering your price. So it's cheaper, therefore it might offset the upsell take rate as well. So pay close attention. If you're going to actually test pricing, try testing broad spectrums. Unless you were completely price sensitive, then you might want to test smaller increments. Test $50 versus $150 instead of $50 versus $60. I think you get the idea. So, and how you display your pricing as well. If you're offering a special offer or a discount, highlight that in relation to the special price. People like seeing the best deal, or 50% off, or $20 off, or whatever your special offer might be. So highlight that, cross out your regular price and show the sale price. It works well for, basically any online retailer of any kind. So pay close attention to that. The last one we're going to talk about today is actually your calls to action. So every page on your site should be designed for one thing and one thing only, and that is to get a visitor to take a specific desired action, whether that become a lead, become a customer, to add a product to the cart, remove all of the distractions on your site, and actually tell them what you want them to do. It's pretty simple. Don't assume that they know what to do, that they know to fill out the form on the page. Tell them and point them in the direction that you want to go. Don't, Test things like I versus you phrasing, and then emotional versus mechanical, such as, show me the trick versus proceed to checkout. Test different elements like that, but just tell people on every step of your process on exactly what you want them to do. So to recap, there's only really 3 elements: persuasion, usability, and trust. And people only buy for basically those reasons, and that's what kind of drives your online conversions. And some 3 key areas that you need to test and pay close attention to are your headline, your pricing and your price highlights. So what's the benefit of purchasing your product, and as well your call to action. So that's all we have for today. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, let us know what you think. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us, support@conversionfanatics.com. We'll be happy to help. Stay tuned for another video where we have some more split testing ideas. Thanks.